Some people will get stuck. Yes. Why some we don't even know where to start from? Why solving for the value of h? Welcome back to my channel. So in this particular question, it is so tricky that if you don't know where to start from, you will not even know what to do. Let's just start from there. Okay. Now we are asked to find the value of h. This is not drawn to scale, please. If from here to here is 4, from here to here is 6, and that is the only thing we are given. Okay, so let's name these vertices. So we call this A, B, C, D. Okay, and this point, let's call it point E, and this meeting point, let's call it point N, this N. Okay, now first of all, let's call from B to C, let's call it D. That is the distance from B to C. Let's call it D. Okay, so from here to here is D. Yeah, why from here to here? That is N to C. Let's call it X. We have not even started. We are just trying to put one or two things together. Now, to find the value of H, we have two triangles that I want us to start from. Triangle ABC. So if I draw triangle ABC, we'll have this. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay? And BC is our D, right? BC is D, so this is D. And AB is 4. This is 4. And we have a right angle here, all right? I forgot to put that. So this place is a right angle. Now we have another triangle, triangle ENC. Triangle ENC. So if we should draw that one as well. So this is E, this is N, and this is C. Okay, ENC. Now NC is X. So we have X here. EN is H. We have H. Now I want us to notice something. Angle C is common to both of them. Both of them have angle C in common, right? So this angle and this angle are equal. And this place is a right angle triangle as well. This place. So here, all right? I forgot to point that out as well. So this place is a right angle and this place is also a right angle. Now, you will notice that if this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle, then definitely this angle here, angle E, will be equal to angle A, right? Yes. And that simply means that these two triangles are similar. So we've come to the conclusion that triangle ABC is similar to triangle ANC. If this is the first time you are coming across my wonderful channel, please click the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos, alright? Always tune in at your convenience. There must be something new for you to watch by God's grace. Always drop your comments. I am in the comment section. Okay? Yes, I'm always there. Thank you so much. Now, why are we so excited that we found out that triangle ABC is similar to triangle ENC, not ANC, ENC, this one. We are excited because we are told that when two triangles are similar, the ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. When two triangles are similar, the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. So that simply means that we can write that AB divided by EC, okay, is equal to BC divided by NC. So this implies that we can write AB is 4, EC is H, is equal to BC is D, and NC is X. So we are going to call this equation 1. Now permit me to erase this because I will need to write this somewhere. So I will write first of all that 4 divided by h is equal to d over x. This is equation 1. Now similarly, okay, let's do this. Now if you look at this particular diagram again, if we should drop a parallel line, okay, a line that is parallel to BC through E, we are going to have this. Okay, so for this parallel line now, let's call this meeting point from here to here is 6. Let's call this point, we stopped at E, so let's call this point F. Okay, all right. Now we have formed 2 triangles. We have triangle BCD. Let's draw that out. This is D, this is B, and this is C, right? So BCD. This is 90 degrees. Okay. All right. Now we have that BC is D, right? So this place is D. And we have that DC is 6. So we have 6 here. Now BD is unknown. We are leaving it like that. If we also check, we will see DEF. Okay, we have another triangle DEF. So this is D, this is F, and this is E. Okay, and because this line is parallel to this, then it is also 90 degrees. Okay, and then we have DF is going to be, if DC is 6, then DF will be what? 6 minus FC, and from here to here is equivalent to our H. So this place is H. So we can say that DF is equal to 6 minus this H. So we have 6 minus H. Okay, and EF is equal to NC, which is X. So here is X. Now you will notice that they both have angle D. They have angle D. They share it in common. So this angle is equal to this angle. That simply means that this remaining angle will also be equal to this remaining angle. So with that, we have also proved that these 2 triangles are similar triangles. Okay. Therefore, the ratio of their corresponding sides are equal as well. Now we can write that BC over EF will be equal to DC over DF. Now this implies that our BC is D, right? Our EF is X, is equal to our DC. DC is 6, and our DF is 6 minus H. Now let's call this equation 2. Now I want us to compare equation 1 and equation 2. So if we compare equation 1 and equation 2, this is our equation 1. Let me write it somewhere out again. So according to our equation 1, have you subscribed? Have you? If you have not, please do that. Okay, so that you don't forget. And I wrote a book on mental math guide. It's a mental math guide for grade 3 to grade 11. So if you actually want your child to be smart, to solve multiplications mentally, okay, I'll be leaving the link of the book in my comment section in the description of this video. So kindly go there and pick it for your child. It's actually very, very affordable. I did it in such a way that everybody can afford it. Okay, do that and your kid will be very, very proud to have you. Trust me on that. Okay, now back to what I was saying. We have equation 1 as 4 over h is equal to d over x. This is equation 1. And equation 2 says 6 over 6 minus h is equal to d over x. This is equation 2. And this is telling us that if this is equal to d over x and this is also equal to d over x, it simply means that this is equal to this, right? So we can now write that 4 over h is equal to 6 over 6 minus h. Very important. Now we'll clean every other thing, because right now that equation is the most important equation on this board. So every other thing should go. We don't need it. Even this one. Even this. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay. So all this, my running around, everything is because of this equation. Okay. So now I have 4 over h is equal to 6 over 6 minus h. Okay. Now let us cross multiply. If we do that, we have 6 times h is 6h is equal to 4 times this will be 4 bracket 6 minus h. Okay. All right. Now we solve. 6h is equal to 4 times 6 is 24. And 4 times minus h is minus 4h. If I should bring this to the other side, that is grouping like terms, I will have 6h plus 4h, because if it crosses the equation sign, it becomes positive, right? Plus 4h is equal to 24. Now 6h plus 4h is 10h is equal to 24. Now moving forward, we have 10h is equal to 24. Now we divide both sides by 10 because we are looking for what? H. Then we are left with h is equal to 24 divided by 10 is 2.4 units. Okay. So that means that our height is 2.4 units. Thank you so much if you actually watched to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And see you in my next video. Bye.